Okay, fam, I'm still trying to figure this damn thing out here. We're trying to integrate Twitch with the Facebook and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. So, bear with me, fam. Bear with you. Boy, I'm going to figure it out, though. I'm going to figure it out. You know I am. Let's see. If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Oh, you say you can't hear me. You can't hear me. Damn.
Turn that up, man.
Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Y'all hear me now? Nah, y'all hear me now? Nah, y'all hear me now?
Monitor's off.
Hold on, fam.
Is it playing on something else? Cause I think it's playing on. It's playing on something else here. It's like another source.
Maybe turn off the.
Do we have another like? Oh, it's probably the Twitch.
Volume was on. Okay, what
So that's
about
probably
now?
what that was. Alright, let's turn the volume up now.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's what happened.
Okay, like the mic is looped. What about now? Can y'all hear me?
It should be on, yeah. It's on.
Yo, give me a thumbs up. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Zero audio.
I hear it here. See?
So they say, yeah, but it's low. Volume is low.
So turn that up.
What about now? Can y'all, is the volume better now? I feel like I'm getting some feedback or something. Turn that down.
It's on this.
What about now? Backslap.
Gone.
Gain low.
So the
You
gain's
are low.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is turn up this, then we're gonna turn it up by a little bit. We'll put like maybe we'll go up by 1 dB.
All right, give me a thumbs up when it's good.
Okay.
Scale of 1 to 10. How does the sound? How is the sound? Scale of 1 to 10. Scale of 1 to 10. How is the sound?
Still low.
Volume is still low. Still low.
So then we'll go higher then,
Huh?
and then
How?
go here.
Here?
Mm-hmm.
The wheel?
And then turn the volume up.
This one?
Yeah, higher.
What about now, y'all? Somebody said a 9 on the scale of 1 and
Yeah,
10. And
I
somebody said 1. Man.
Yeah. A
Sound
10.
is a 7.
I mean,
Somebody else got a 10.
Yeah.
Some of y'all saying 10. I'm getting, well, at least I'm getting something out of here.
10s, 5, 7.
I got a couple of 10s. What about now? Is it getting better? I go another 10.
I think it's fine.
Maybe 2 different problems.
We should be the same.
Volume is low for Debbie Winston. Demetrius got a 10. Debbie, I'm just gonna say that's you now, Debbie. I got Ronnie coming in at 10. Gary Nelson Harper, 7. Dovey, 7.
Everything's good, man.
You think about raising this up a little bit, maybe we can bring them 7s up?
Yeah. Maybe go to 2. Yeah, 2.
Yeah, how about now? I'm seeing some more 10s, got some 8s. Try to get this thing right, man. I'm at 3 now. Now it's got to be right. Okay. That's more 10s there. I'm comfortable with all those 10s. All right. Okay, good enough. Rock it. Here we go. I'm gonna go on rock it. I'm gonna go ahead on and rock it, fam. All right. Again, fam, we are simulcasting Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. This Twitch has been, man, I see why a lot of people don't mess with, well, a lot of people do mess with Twitch, but there's so many more people that don't rock with Twitch at all. But we'll get to that another day, fam. I gotta go in on what's going on right here with this officer who slammed this black woman's face into his automobile and got himself rocked a few months later. Jason Rayner. Fam, let me show you how cold the game is. The game is so cold that even with all the protections that police officers have, every time one of them get their head rocked, every time one of them get smoked, they come up with a brand new law to give them even more protection. Wouldn't that be something if that happened every time a regular citizen was killed? We would actually think that they care about us too. I know I would. So anyway, fam, let me get into this. I gotta show y'all this. I gotta show y'all this. In fact, let me give a shout out first to the brother who brought this to my attention. I gotta show love. Gotta show love. Let me give a shout out to his YouTube channel. Taylor House Publishing. Taylor House Publishing. Brother do some real good work over there. I've been checking him out. But that's who brought this story to my attention. Hadn't seen it, but I did see this video where the cop got smoked, but I did not know any context. I saw the video months ago, but I didn't know the backstory before he got shot, right? So this is where we are now. I'm bringing you the backstory. I'm gonna bring you the backstory. And I wanna show you guys this video of this officer slamming this woman's head up against the hood of his car, who eventually got himself smoked. Okay?
Can you please tell me your purpose of pulling me?
Okay. Registration, insurance.
Can you tell me your purpose of
This
pulling
is
me?
the last time I'm going to ask for your registration and insurance. Thank you. Based on my angle, was a stop bar violation. If you want to argue that, you can.
I ain't finna argue with you.
Okay.
I ain't gonna argue with you.
I appreciate that. Could I see the registration?
It's right here. I'm giving it to you. Grab it. Don't act like I'm being disrespectful.
You are.
Okay.
Anything in the car I got to be worried about? Weapons, grenades, drugs, dead bodies?
No, I have my weed license.
Okay. Do you have that on you?
Yeah.
Could I see that?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Is there any weed in the car?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Where would it be?
I have it on me.
Okay. Could I see it, please?
Sir, no. Listen, what you not finna do is do all this to me, cause I ain't do nothing wrong. You not finna do this, cause
Stay off the phone. You're gonna stay off the phone.
Sir.
Ma'am, this is the last time I'm gonna tell you, stay off the phone.
What I'm doing, you got your camera on?
I sure do.
Okay.
Medical marijuana card.
Okay.
Hang up the phone. Because I don't know who you're calling.
I'm calling my lawyer. You ain't finna tell me.
Get out. Get out. Get out now. Ma'am, I'm going to break the window if
How
you don't get out.
How you doing this?
Get out.
Hold on.
Ma'am, I'm telling you, get out of the car.
Hold on.
Get out.
Sir, hey, can you record him? Because he been violating of me. I just pulled up. I'm finna get out. I'm finna get out. Because I ain't down. Okay. Go ahead. I ain't did wrong. Acting with me. Come on. I ain't did so.
Yep, female 1012.
Wait, sir,
Let's go.
my personal.
I'll grab everything.
Come
Let's
on.
go. Over here. You need to listen to me.
No, because you violating me and you know that. You violating me, sir. He violating me. This is not right. He righteous. This is not right. No, don't do that, sir.
Relax.
Sir, don't.
Spread your feet.
No, you violating me.
Spread your feet.
You is violation.
Spread your feet.
This is a violation.
Spread your feet.
Sir,
Spread your feet. Spread your feet.
you violating me. Violation, help me. You know you're doing wrong. You ain't gonna tell me I can't talk on my phone. Hell no. You ain't gonna tell me I can't talk.
Yep, female 10-12.
Wait, sir,
Let's go.
my personal.
I'll grab everything.
Come
Let's
on.
go. Over here. You need to listen to me.
No, because you violating me and you know you violating me, sir. He violating me. This is not right. He righteous. This is not right. You ain't gonna tell me I can't.
Stop, man.
Hold on, okay.
Help!
Help! I sure did because I need help. That's who I was calling.
Relax.
But he did this to me.
Relax.
I called y'all. Now come on. Don't-
Let's stop right there. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me, right? Okay, let's stop right there. So she said, you know, you violating me, right? You're violating me. He already knows that. But he don't give a damn because he Johnny Law. And what Johnny Law say goes because Johnny Law has been known to get away with murder, literally. So Johnny Law kind of do whatever Johnny Law feel like Johnny Law want to do. When the woman was first stopped, he asked her to get out the car. He wanted her to get out of the car for what though? She ain't committed no crime. But he want to jack her up and handle her any kind of way he want to handle her just because he can. The woman told him straight up, look, I got marijuana, I got a marijuana permit, and I do have marijuana. So now all of a sudden, he want to escalate it. My thing is this, fam. If the police is going to treat people like criminals when they go out and get a license or permission or a certificate or whatever it is, or even just make a simple purchase of something, why do they make that thing legal in the first place? It's like when you go out, they make guns legal. But then you go out and you buy a gun, and if they find out you got a gun on you, that's probable cause to kill you. They want to kill you. He's got a gun. Like, motherfucker, you got a gun? They got a gun everywhere they go. But if one of us have a gun, even if it's legal, they get nervous and they want to start shooting people. If you don't want anybody to have a gun, if you're so goddamn scared of guns, why are you running around with a gun in the first place? You don't know what to do with them. That's why when you get them, you just shooting every damn thing. Just shooting. Reload. The person be dead. The person been stiff 30 shots ago. And what do? Invariably run their silly asses right over to the person and start performing CPR. Well, if your silly ass wouldn't have shot the man so many times, you wouldn't have had to perform CPR. If you would have just shot him in the leg like I saw you do one of them dudes the other day, you know what color he was, don't you? Shot him in the leg, that's it, that was it. Just one shot, pop. Let them know you're serious, and that's all it took. Now they want to pop, 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 pop. Reload. And there's 13 other ones right around them still shooting, doing the same thing to one person. It's overkill because they don't respect human life. They don't respect human life.
Don't act like I'm restraining, sir. Because I hope you got all your body camera on, because this is not right. Sir, this is not right. He violated me, sir. This is not right.
Yep.
This is not right.
Get me out. Get me out. Get me out.
Sir.
Now check this out, family. She thought she had a friend when the brother walked up. She thought she had a friend when the brother walked up. And the brother he did offer some compassion initially, but at the end of the day, he didn't give her any relief because he let that other lawman still continue to handle her the way that he did. You know, and that's one of the things, and I get why cops do that. They don't want to overstep their boundaries, but once your partner overstep his boundaries, once your partner start violating people's civil rights, then at that point, you're supposed to step in and handle your partner, deal with your partner, put your partner back on track, because your number one priority is public safety. Your number one priority ain't to get back home like some of y'all be acting like. That's what y'all like to say. Well, we're trying to get back home. I'm trying to get home. That's my number one priority. No, your number one job when you put on that damn uniform is public safety. That's your number one job. I'm trying to get back home. Well, we all trying to get back home. Everybody trying to get home to their family. Your family ain't no more damn important than mine. Your wife ain't no more important than mine. My girlfriend, my children. Your mama ain't no more important than my mama. My dad ain't no. Man, you better get out of here with all of that. I'm just trying to get back home. They got every law in the book and then some to give them immunity. Jesus Christ himself got to come down here to put the cuffs on one of them fools when they get out of pocket. And they still coming up with all kind of laws to give them more protection. Now I'm gonna tell you something, fam. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I got a couple of partners that's cops, and my partner's all right. I got the type of cop partners that don't hassle people, ride around and throw their weight around. I don't mess with them type of cops. I don't deal with them. I don't rock with them at all. I got some partners that's cops that's cooler than a fan. They ain't got none of that arrogance, none of that attitude that a lot of cops have, whether they got the badge on or not. But they really, when they really act like Superman when they got the badge on. This cop could have easily just let that lady make it. When he stopped, okay, what you do? Okay, look, all right, ma'am, have a nice day. No, but his ego got the best of him, and he turned up. He turned up. And then a few months later, he turned up dead. Yeah, man. But it gave him the business. And guess what? It didn't even have to go like that. All he had to do is leave that man alone. Just because you're a cop don't mean that you get to just pull up on people and say, hey, what you doing? The man was sitting in his car minding his own business. And the man told him, don't do this. I'm going to get to the video. I'm going to show you the video in a minute. But let's finish this one up right quick.
Get me out. Just calm down for a second, all right?
No weapons formed against me shall prosper.
Serena,
Can you get me like this? This is a violation. I ain't
Look
doing
how you
nothing.
grab him.
Sir,
breathe for a second, all right?
sir, you telling me to breathe? This is a violation
Okay,
of
what violation
him.
are we talking
I don't. Can you get me up from like this, please? This is a violation. Sir,
Put that hand on my neck like she an animal.
oh, I'm calling my lawyer.
That's fine. I got you.
District Attorney Office, South First, gun with your login.
Delta 05,
They let go. I ain't got no reason. That's my kid. My brother.
Guys, hang out.
Where's the duration? How much time left? I got two. Okay, here we go.
It's done.
All right, fam. So,
Turn it off. No off.
still learning. Hold on, y'all. Still learning. Okay. So y'all saw that video, right? Y'all saw an aggressive police officer turning up. He didn't even have to turn up. Imagine if he would have gave her the same grace that he give people that look like him. That's right, I said it. I don't give a damn what y'all say about that race thing. I'm not gonna let it go because y'all not gonna let it go. They won't let it go. You always talking about race. It's always about race. The only people that's got to complain about race, of people talking about race, is those who benefit from racism and those coconuts who want to assimilate. And the scary cats, that's another one. They scary. Now you gonna make Massa mad and Massa gonna come down on us now. You don't want to make Massa mad. Massa gonna get angry at us. Massa can eat a fat one. Don't you know that you don't get rid of bullies by being passive, by bending over, by being a coward, being docile or docile? Don't you know? When you stand on 10, people know that's a man. That's a man right there. You can't handle him no any kind of way. That's how you get respect. Stand on 10, stand on business. I'm not saying being aggressive and being wild and untamed. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, handle yourself. You carry yourself with dignity. Carry yourself with respect. Respect all, even babies, even your nieces and your nephews who can't do nothing to you to hurt you physically. Underestimate no one. Give respect off the rip just because you're dealing with human beings. But if somebody try you, if somebody try to play you for weak, try to take something, do you dirty, do your people dirty, you give them the business. Yeah, give them everything they thought they was looking for. Hey, fam, you make sure that they know that never, ever try you again. I look at situations like that personal anyway. I look at that like it's really personal. Wait a minute. Out of all the people in the world, you trying me? Oh, you must think it's sweet. So let me show you why it ain't sweet. Yeah, I take that personally. What's up, Judge? So check out this video, fam, that where the cop got killed at. Check this out. So he jumps out there, he jumps off the porch, and he gets himself killed approaching this dude.
How's it going? Do you live here?
What's going on?
Sit down. Sit.
Sir.
Can you sit down? I'll talk to you.
Okay,
Stop.
come
Sit.
on now.
Sit.
Come on now.
Sit.
Don't do this.
Sit down.
Why are you asking me do I
Sit
live
down.
here?
Do you live here? Yes or no?
What's going on though? Who?
Charlie 777.
Nah, back up.
Stop.
Stop.
Stop, man.
All right, fam. So,
But it's switch over.
so he runs up on dude. He pulls up, and the dude is minding his business. The dude ain't messing with nobody. He just sitting in his car. Let me tell you, fam, I'm a type of cat that I don't bother nobody. Man, you ain't messing with me, man. I ain't got no business messing with you. If I was a police officer and somebody was just sitting in their damn car, minding their own business, I'm not finna pull up on nobody messing with them. Man, if I suspect them of doing something, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna observe them. I'll sit back and observe them. You know, let me back up. If I think he's suspicious, I'll sit back and observe him. If I suspect him of committing a crime, then that's different. I'll approach, you know, because I wouldn't be a scary cop. I wouldn't be the type of cop that, oh, he got a gun, he got a pow, pow, just shooting people for the hell of it. I wouldn't be a punk. This is Florida. What? I'll look up. I'll find out what city that was. But anyway, fam, just messing with people, man, and a lot of them do that. They just pull up on people. Hey, what you doing? Where you at? Where you stopping people? What you doing? Where you walking? Why you walking? Why you walk? Why you talking? Who you looking at? Why you looked over here? How come you turned away? How come you turned away when I looked over at? The hell you mean? I don't know you. I'm under no obligation to look a certain way, to stare in a certain direction because you're around. I can't walk one way, see you, and walk another way. I see other people. I walk this way and I see other people, and I sometimes make a conscious decision to turn around when I see certain people. So I'm gonna walk another way, or I might just decide that I changed my mind. I don't wanna walk in that direction anymore. Why you gotta come messing with me, man? Why you gotta stop me? See, you got them type of people out there, they like to try to control black bodies. They like to they got a hard on for trying to control black bodies.
Turn it on because it's gonna play. Audio. Said don't turn that on because it's gonna play audio and then it's gonna go on.
Yeah, you got those cops out there. They got a hard on for trying to control black bodies, and dudes, his hard on got him knocked off. Yeah. They over there crying, and all these cops, they passing laws and all this kind of stuff. All he had to do is leave that man alone. The man told him, you don't want to do this. He told him straight up. Let me tell you something, fam. If somebody tell you you don't want to do this, they know something you don't know. All right? If somebody tell you you don't want to do this, you probably don't want to do this. If somebody tell you you don't want to do this, more than likely they are prepared they are ready for you. So you are already at a disadvantage. He thought it was a routine, regular, handle the black person stop. And Orthel Wallace gave it to him. Now Arthur got 30 years for his troubles. They gave him 30 years. Probably wasn't worth it. I don't think it was worth it. You know, unless your life is really in danger, I don't think 30 years is ever worth it. You know, that type of time, I don't think it's ever worth it. So, let me see. Let's see what city did this have? Daytona Beach, Florida. So, the legislation name for Daytona Beach police officer Jason Rayner, who was fatally shot in 2021 by a man who resisted arrest, sailed through its committee stops with little opposition. Now, weeks after the Officer Jason Rayner Act died, its sponsors are still at odds over who killed it. Hold on. Did I read that right? As the legislature's regular session drew to a close, a seemingly minor disagreement over 4 words spelled the end for a bill that would have mandated life sentences without parole for defendants convicted of manslaughter in the death of a police officer. So I saw 2 different bills then, because I saw another one that passed. Okay, so this was a bill that they was trying to get passed that would mandate life sentences without parole for defendants convicted of manslaughter in the death of a police officer. Man, and you see what I'm saying, fam? This is a mandatory life sentence without parole for manslaughter. This ain't even first-degree murder. This just manslaughter. You think me and you can get something like that? You think we can get a deal like that? You think we can get some consideration like that from our lawmakers? The people that we hire? The people whose vacations and tuitions for their kids and furniture and cars and homes we pay for with our tax dollars? So they said, now weeks after the Officer Jason Rayner Act died, its sponsors are still at odds over who killed it. The bill, SB 234, died in House messages May 2nd, leaving its Republican sponsors, Senator Tom Leake of Ormond Beach and Representative Jessica Baker of Jacksonville, frustrated over what they described as a breakdown in, what is this, some collaboration. The legislation named for Daytona Beach police officer Jason Rayner, who was fatally shot in 2021 by a man who resisted arrest, sailed through its committee stops with little opposition. It would have clarified that no person can use violence or threaten violence to resist an officer. No person can use violence or threaten violence to resist an officer. Even if the officer is trying to take your booty, Because that's what it's saying. That's what it's saying. It would have clarified that no person can use violence or threaten violence to resist an officer engaged in the performance of his or her duties. You know, those his or her duties are very vague at times, because I've heard officers say, well, you can pretty much have an excuse to pull somebody over and stop them and accost them or detain them for anything. They got all kinds of excuses you can make up. If the union didn't have so much power, a whole lot of these laws and stuff wouldn't happen, but they're afraid. They're cowards. The city council, state reps, even the president, they're cowards when it comes to police officers. Because, you know, they got a lot of people thinking that by default, if you're a police officer, you're good, you're decent, and you're trying to help. And you know, you're trying to save lives, and your life is on the line, and all this type of stuff. Man, do you know they got dozens and dozens and dozens of jobs that are more dangerous than police officer jobs? Hell, being a rapper is 1,000 times more dangerous than being a police officer. Being a lumberjack is more dangerous than being a police officer. Being a window washer is more dangerous than being a police officer. It's just not as sexy, right? It ain't sexy, you know? It's not cool, right? But it's dangerous. It's way more dangerous. Show y'all this picture again, fam. Let me show y'all this again. Look at this. I want y'all to look at this. Look at this.
How's it going? Do you live here?
What's going on?
Sit down. Sit. Sit.
Sir.
Can you sit down? I'll talk to you.
Okay,
Stop.
come
Sit.
on now.
Sit.
Come on now.
Sit.
This is the
Sit
video
down.
Why you asking me do I live
where
here?
Do you live here? Yes or no?
What's going on though?
Who? Charlie.
where the cops
No,
got
back
killed.
up.
Stop.
Dude told me you don't want none of this. Like, you don't want to do this, man. Don't do this. You don't want this.
Can you please tell me your purpose of pulling me?
Okay. Registration, insurance.
Can you tell me your purpose of
This is the
pulling me?
last time I'm going to ask for your registration and insurance. Thank you. Based on my angle with the stop bar violation. You want to argue that? You can.
I ain't finna argue with you.
Okay.
I ain't gonna argue
cool,
with you.
trying to
appreciate
seem
that.
like you're cool or whatever, but
Can
why
I see
you
the
pushing
registration?
It's right here. I'm giving it to you. Grab it.
in the first place?
Don't act like I'm being disrespectful.
You are.
Okay.
Anything in the car I got to be worried about? Weapons, grenades, drugs, dead bodies?
No, I have my weed license.
Okay. Do you have that on you?
Yeah.
Could I see that?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Is there any weed in the car?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Where would it be?
But
I have it
having
on
said
me.
all of that, fam, I would be remiss
Okay. Could I see it, please?
to not.
Sir, no. Listen, what you not finna do is do all this to me, cause I ain't do nothing wrong. You not finna do this, cause
Stay off the phone. You're gonna stay off the phone.
Sir,
Ma'am, this is the last time I'm gonna tell you, stay off the phone.
what I'm doing? You got your camera on?
I sure do.
Okay.
Medical marijuana card.
Okay.
Hang up the phone. Because I don't know who you're calling.
I'm calling
Okay.
my lawyer. You ain't finna tell me.
Get out. Get out. Get out now. Ma'am, I'm gonna break the window if
How
you don't
you
get out.
doing this?
Get out.
Hold on.
Ma'am, I'm telling you, get out of the car.
Hold on.
Get out.
Sir, hey, can you record him? Because he been violating of me. I
Get
just
out.
pulled up. I'm finna get out. I'm finna get out. Because I ain't did wrong. Okay.
Hands behind your back.
Go ahead. I ain't did wrong. Acting with me. Come on. I ain't did so.
Yep, female 10-12.
Wait, sir.
Let's go.
My personal...
I'll grab everything.
Come
Let's
on.
go. Over here. You need to listen to me.
No. Because you violating me and you know that. You violating me, sir. He violating me. This is not right. He righteous. This is not right. No, don't do that, sir.
Relax.
Sir, don't.
Spread your feet.
No, you violating me.
Spread your feet.
You is violation. This is a violation.
Spread your feet.
Sir,
Spread your feet. Spread your feet.
you violating me. Violation, help me. You know you're doing wrong.
Push it right here.
You ain't gonna tell me I can't talk on my phone. Hell no. You ain't gonna tell me I can't stop.
Yep, female 10-12.
Wait, sir,
Let's go.
my personal...
I'll grab everything.
Come
Let's
on.
go. Over here. You need to listen to me.
No, because you violating me and you know you violating me, sir. He violating me. This is not right. He righteous. This is not right. You ain't gonna tell me I can't...
Stop, man.
Hold on, okay.
Help!
Help! I sure did because I need help. That's who I was calling. But he did this to me. I called y'all. Now come on. Don't act like I'm restraining, sir. Because I hope you got all your body camera on because this is not right. Sir, this is not right. He violated me, sir. This is not right. This is not right. No.
Get me out, sweetheart. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. I need you to calm down for a second, okay? Calm down. Just get me out. Just calm down for a second, all right?
No weapons formed against me shall prosper.
Selena, I'm trying to...
Can you get me like this? This is a violation. I ain't do none of it.
Stop.
Sir.
Stop.
Breathe for a second, all right?
Sir, you telling me to breathe? This is a violation
Okay, what
of
violation
him.
are we talking
I don't. Can you get me off from like this, please? This is a violation. Sir,
There we go.
I ain't do shit wrong.
Get me out. I'm trying to talk to you, right? I'm trying to
Oh, I'm calling my lawyer.
Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to talk to you. I got you.
District Sheriff Office, South First, we're done with your login.
Delta 07114.
They're right now. I ain't got no reason. That's my kid. My brother.
Guys, hang out.
And there you have it. There you have it, fam. And there you have it. Your own creation. All he had to do is leave that man alone. Some people think just because you're a police officer, that means I get a police officer unlimited access, to do whatever they want to do. That means they think just because you're a police officer, you can stop a person for anything. They think you can run up in people's houses. You can batter ram their doors. You can force their cars off the highway. Whatever you want to do. If you're a cop, they think you can do anything you want to do. And some of the cops, they think that way too. They think they can do anything they want to do. And they got good reason to believe that because they oftentimes get away with doing anything they want to do. But sometimes, it don't go that way. Sometimes it don't go like they think it's gonna go. I can guarantee you, If he thought dude was gonna kill him that night, he wouldn't have pulled him over. He wouldn't have walked up there on that man. He didn't pull him over. He wouldn't have walked up on that man while he was sitting in that car just chilling. He would have left that man alone. That's right, China. Over 1,000 people watching and only 477 likes. I just think it got to be some haters. It's got to be. That means we got close to 600 haters. We got about 600 haters watching the show. Gotta be, cause I know my people that rock with me ain't not liking the videos. Gotta be some haters. Gotta be some haters, man. Lewis, they hating, man. They hating on me, man. They hating on me, man. See, I cannot read that, but I got it over there.
Yeah, just go here.
I'm
To,
over here,
go
yeah.
to the messages.
Here?
No, where it says, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
There you go.
The officer. Trying to see how that relates. The collector. What's up, Earl Times? That's right, man. Likes are free. Don't cost you nothing. Miss Sean, where you been? You been moonlighting on me. County Hodge, what's up? What's up, Dipper? Cold World. Cold World. Chicago represent. You're just not joining, fam. Talking about the cop who was killed a few years back. Months after he slammed a black woman's head on the hood of his vehicle, of his patrol car. This black woman he pulled over, in my opinion, for no reason, but to harass her. Months later, he pulled over what's Arthur's last name? Let me see if I can get his last name. The cop name is Jason Rayner. I'm trying to get this guy named Arthur. You know what? Ain't a lot of orthos out there that's trending, so should be able to find this. Jason Randall. What I'm tripping about? Jason Rayner. Arthur Wallace. Jason Rayner, Officer Jason Rayner accosted Arthur Wallace, and Arthur Wallace warned him to not do that. You don't want to do this, man. Leave it alone. But he kept pushing the issue. And Arthur Wallace gave him the business, gave him the blues. So now, years later, they've been trying to push this law in honor of him, that would make it an automatic life sentence for manslaughter if you kill the police while they're in their official line of duty, while they're conducting police business. Well, wouldn't it be something if it's an automatic life sentence? If that happened for citizens, you know, the people who pay the bills. You know, kind of like, remember like when you grew up, fam, and you had a, you know, grandpa or dad would come in and dad paid the bills. He'd come in, broke all up from working all day, laboring, and dad would be the first one to eat. He would get his meal first because, shit, dad paid the bills. And dad is probably more hungry than anybody in the house because he's been working all day. We're the dad, the citizens of the United States, we're the dad that eats last. In fact, we might not even eat. We pay for the food, pay for the pots and the pans that the food was cooked in, pay for the cutting board that it was prepared on. Oh, we pay for the seats at the table and the roof. We pay for everything. But we eat last. That just don't add up to me, man. Certain things, man, just don't add up. I got me one. Got me a hooker. Block user. Yeah, man, this gonna be fun. Bam. Woo. Reload. Hold on, it said reloading. Did I get him? Did I get him?
If he's blocked, then.
Come on my platform, talking slick to me, being disrespectful to me. That ain't gonna end well. Miss B, what up? X my namesos? Mac June TV, what up, Oklahoma City? Jimmy Bob. What's up, Red? Lynn Durham, what's up? What's up? Trying something new, fam. Trying something new. Trying to integrate this Twitch with Facebook and YouTube. Bring everybody together. Yeah, I'm trying to bring everybody together, you know. Call me the Martin of YouTube. Martin Luther King, man. I'm trying to bring everybody together. YouTube MLK. Shaw Dog Forever. Michael B, what up? Alabama. Autumn Arnold. Appreciate you. Anthony X, what it do? That's my time, fam. I appreciate y'all joining the live. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Might take me a little longer than usual to end this live because I'm still trying to get used to this program. But let's see how we do it. Let me just do this.